with meteorologist Eric Johnson.
So windy start to our day here in Great Falls once again. We have seen gusts up around 55 miles per hour. Right now gusting to 45 and temperatures are mild. We're sitting in the low 50s. Over in Helena, we actually tied a record high temperature overnight, hitting 59 degrees for today. And those winds have been very gusty across Helena. We've seen wind gusts near 60 miles per hour. But it's much colder as you head up towards the High Line and into northeast Montana, where we do have some snow coming down this morning, as well as a little bit of freezing rain mixed in. And then those temperatures are very mild down I-15. We're sitting in the mid to upper 50s. But a cold front is going to be headed south throughout the day pretty slowly. It'll move through later this morning into the early afternoon hours for most of central Montana. And then it actually stalls out right near Helena. But we'll be looking at some snow coming down this morning. If you're on Highway 2 into northeast Montana, we've had severe driving conditions across a lot of Phillips County this morning as we're seeing rain freezing on top of some snow. And then we have some heavier snow coming down in Valley County and over as you head east on Highway 2 through Wolf Point and Poplar. That's where we have some of the worst road conditions this morning across the state. High wind warnings are in effect through Cascade and Judith Basin counties. We could still see some gusts over 60 miles per hour through the next few hours. That warning goes through 3 o'clock because once that cold front moves through, we will see much calmer wind. Your wind speeds right now in Great Falls at 33 miles an hour. For Helena, 25 miles an hour. We've seen gusts all around the Helena area at around 60 miles per hour. So it is very windy to start off your day. And again, we are going to see that wind continuing for the next few hours. And then everyone gets pretty breezy ahead of that cold front. But once it passes through, the wind will let up tonight and into tomorrow. We're in store for much calmer wind, but we'll start to see that snow ramping up. So today in Great Falls, you're headed out the door and it's feeling pretty mild. We have that wind, but temperatures will actually be falling very quickly throughout this afternoon. So definitely grab that warmer winter jacket because by the time you're heading home, we're in the teens and 20s, and we'll be looking at some snow coming down as well. And we will be looking at some icy travel tonight as we'll kind of see a flash freeze with those temperatures dropping very quickly. In Helena, we don't see as much of a dramatic drop because that front doesn't get too far south. So we'll just look at your temperatures slowly falling through the 40s into the 30s. So again, this will be moving through as we head through the next few hours, and then we'll see some bursts of snow along that. They could be pretty heavy as that front moves through, and then those kind of break up into tonight, and we'll see a more widespread and heavier round of snow developing tomorrow morning. And as you head from Armington Junction east towards Lewistown on 87, that's where we're going to see some of the worst conditions throughout your Friday. We could see some blowing snow, and that snow could be heavy at times, but we'll see a pretty widespread snow across central Montana coming down all the way through Saturday morning. The heaviest totals are going to be to the east of I-15. So I do expect those totals to really drop off as you get towards I-15. I think Great Falls will probably see about 2 to 4 inches, and then less as you head west of I-15. But out towards Fort Benton, we'll look at about 5 to 8 inches. I think it's really into portions of Fergus County where we could see up to a foot of snow. I think this is overdoing it just a bit, but there could be some very heavy snow totals into the mountains. And then up towards Havre, we also could see about 5 to 10 inches. Those totals will be very light as you get down towards Helena because we'll see a lot of rain and even a little bit of freezing rain mixing in. But your temperatures today, again, highs are happening right now. Will actually be falling through the rest of the day in Great Falls into the teens and 20s by this evening. For the High Line, we'll be into the single digits and teens with, again, some rain showers switching quickly over to snow later this morning. And that snow will come to an end in northeast Montana, but then we're going to see the wind pick up into this afternoon. High temperatures in the single digits on Friday. It's still cold into Saturday, but we clear out, and then it's very windy again next week. We'll look at highs well above average into the upper 40s.